Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 10.10.2025 date here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. This Friday morning, we made it. It's thank God it's Friday, and current time is 06:10 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. Like I said, I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, Fireman Rich over there on X. Well, I'm trying to bring it up here. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's what we want right there. We'll go with that. And and all other fine social media platforms is at. You can check Google. Just search at Fireman Rich on Google. We're getting started here, pretty much close to on time. 6:10 right now. A lot of tens here. 10:10 is the day. 10:10 is the day. So I don't know what that means as far as the numerical significance, but we are here. Let me check my audio here. Yep, we have audio. Good. And we're trying to bring this up here on the X. Well, we only have one person right now. Okay. I'm gonna. It's still early. It's a Friday. There we go. Oh, there, I just saw the number change. It changed to 2. Okay, let's see. Let's get this up here on the tablet. There we go. Okay, we're on the tablet. Okay, we got 2 people. I'm monitoring X on the tablet here, so I can see your comments if they do come in. And we are on the Facebook. Let me just check to see. Yep. Okay, there's the Facebook audio. And we're also on Kick. Why? Just for kicks. I can see the numbers on everything except Kick, and I can't see the comments. I can only see the comments on Rumble, Locals, YouTube, and Twitch. Facebook comments don't come in as of yet. Well, let's see. Let's do a test. Let's do a test. Good morning, Facebook. Facebook Live, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Let's do a little smiley face. One more. Let's see. Try it one more time here. Hang on. We're testing this out here as far as the car. It's always good to check. I know. Let's see. There it is. Good morning. We don't need a closed caption. We'll turn that off. Let's see. Did that come in on the comments? And no, it didn't. It didn't come on the Facebook. But good morning, Tina. Tina, our Jersey girl, is in the house. Good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. Hope all is well. If you haven't already, and I know you'll probably be waiting for it, grab a cup of coffee there. And we have our good friend from an undisclosed location, Double J's, is in the house. Good morning, Double J's. Glad to see you here. Hope you had a good week, and thank you for being here. And Tina saying hi to Double J's, and Double J's saying hi to Tina. So we have people coming in, and but we can see over here we have 2 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, nobody on YouTube yet, 2 people on Twitch, nobody on Facebook, 2 people on X. And actually Monday and Friday, that was cranking. That was like 7 to 10. So, and we're getting our day started. We do have the morning coffee, and all cylinders are running this morning. I do hope. Oh, I hear the missus getting up. I do hope everybody had a great week. I did. I had a good day yesterday. What did we do yesterday? Oh, I mowed the lawns. Yeah, we mowed the lawns yesterday, and it was a great day yesterday. From sun up to sundown. So we mowed the lawns yesterday. I actually did things in reverse. As soon as usually I get up, start the coffee, take care of the cats, prep for yesterday was the Fireman Rich audio podcast, and then I go out for a walk afterwards. But I got up, started the coffee, had one cup, got the cats, said good morning to the missus, went out for a walk first at 7:30. So that's the earliest I've been out in a long, long time. It was a nice, good morning yesterday. So then the moon was right up there, clear blue sky, setting. It's starting to wax or wane. Yeah, it's there's one little notch. I guess in some parts of the world, I guess it's still a full moon, but we have a little. Our full moon was this past Monday and Tuesday. The harvest moon it is here in October. Coffee is good, and we played some PUBG Battlegrounds. Of course, today there's a game that's being released. It was supposed to. I thought it was supposed to last night, but I guess according to the news. Let's see if I can bring this up on the X here. Let's see. Can I get it? Yeah, let's bring this up. Okay, this is from Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is coming out today, folks. It's coming out today. And, well, what time does it come out? Well, I thought it was going to come out last night at 11 o'clock. As far as I must have misread the thing here, but that's when it's going to come out worldwide. It's on their X page. Battlefield 6 comes out today, and at 11 o'clock Eastern, 11 Eastern time, as far as my time in New York. So I'll be cranking it up here about 11 o'clock, getting ready. My good friend Wingnut, he's over in England. So let's see, 11 o'clock. Let's see, 11. It'll be He'll probably get it an hour earlier than me because it's 5 hour difference. So 11 be. Oh no, that'll be 5 o'clock. 11 be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be getting on this afternoon instead of playing the cheat-ridden PUBG Battlegrounds on the PC. So my audio just go or what? What happened here? Let's see. Do I still got audio? No, I still got audio. Okay, it just went in. It just went in here as far as that goes. So okay, we'll just turn that up a little bit and. There we go. Okay. So PUBG Battlegrounds will be coming out, and that's a good thing. I'll be having fun playing around with that this weekend. And instead of doing Lord of the Rings online tomorrow, I'll probably be doing Battlegrounds and stuff, seeing that's new as far as that goes. I have a new timeline on Lord of the Rings online, but we're going to put that off to the side. I might be playing that offline for a little bit as far as that goes. But this is the new global release today, and we'll be looking at that. That's the big news as far as that goes. And the other big news that I have to make note, I definitely have to make note as far as that goes, that yesterday when I woke up, there was something that happened that actually it happened the night before, so that would have been Wednesday, and that looks like as far as we're going to have peace in the Middle East. As far as President Trump posted on his Truth Social on October 8th, which is Wednesday at 6 p.m. I didn't find out about this until the next day, yesterday morning. So I mentioned this on the audio podcast, the Fireman Rich Audio podcast. I'm going to mention it here because this is significant, folks. This is very significant. I'm going to read what Donald Trump. I am proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first steps towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. This is a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel and the surrounding nations, and the United States of America. And we thank the mediators from Qatar. Did I say that right? Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey, who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Bless all the peacemakers. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, and so that's great news for the Middle East. It's phase one, so that's the kick. It's going to be in stages, and anything could happen now. Okay, let's be real. Okay, but I think this is solid to where hopefully it will bring peace. Israel's going to withdraw their troops back to a certain line for phase one, and then eventually get out of the Gaza, and then the world will help rebuild Gaza. Okay, to be a better place than what it was, than the shithole that it was. Okay, it's always, I think every pictures I've ever seen since I was a kid about Gaza, it's been a shithole, with all due respect. And let's as far as that goes, and let's see, we have Thamer is in the house. Good morning, Thamer, coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He's over in that area. Good morning. And Tina saying hi to Thamer, and Double J's. Yes, I agree, Double J's. A start nonetheless. Hope it holds. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it holds. And it's phases, and that's where it has to start somewhere. So, and if this happens, it takes place. President Trump has mitigated eight times as far as nations going after each other and stuff like that. The big one is going to be Ukraine and Russia, which Russia needs to do something. But this is big news. I'd like to thank all parties on that. That it's great news. It's historic news. I can remember the 7-Day War back when I was a kid. I would listen to reports on my the little transistor radio I had of it, and on the shortwave radio, I would get the BBC. As far as that goes, that was big news back in the late '60s. As far as that goes, and let's see, we have. Let me see here. Oh, good morning. Good morning. The missus is up, and the missus says good morning to everyone. So. And Tina said hi to Thamer, and Tina said to Thamer, I'm not awake. Oh, who is it? This Howard. And Tina says, Double J, me too. Oh, okay, on the start as far as that goes. And Thamer says, no problem. Miss how life goes. No problem. Miss how life going with you. Okay. And is that for the missus? She's doing good. She's doing great. So that's good news as far as peace in the Middle East once again, as far as that goes. And Tina says good morning. Tina says good morning. As far as that goes, thank you, Tina. Yeah, she's getting her coffee.
Yeah, get my coffee.
You got to get your coffee, right?
Coffee.
You sleep good?
I slept great till 3:30.
Oh, I got the heater in the back room on.
I see that.
Yeah, I figured.
Not good.
It didn't.
No, I mean it's good, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, the electric bill. Yeah, we're going to get to the weather here. It's a little chilly outside. We had another frost advisory last night. That's 2 nights in a row, so it's getting cold. It's getting cold out. So
rest of the house is good though.
Yeah. I was surprised. It wasn't that cold out. Chill.
35.
Huh?
It's 35.
Yeah, but it was all.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I take the cold better than you do. So
No, 35 is not bad.
yeah, 35 is not bad. Oh, what time? What temperature do you usually turn that on? I almost turned the other one. I almost turned the other one on. The wall unit.
Oh, hell
No,
no.
that really draws the electric. We got a electric heater in the back room. I turned on. It's a portable one because the wall one that's on a 200 watt circuit or something like that. 200 something. It draws a lot of energy. It's a great. It heats it up really good as far as that goes. But we put electric heat in the back room there when we changed it from a ratty old porch to an enclosed thing. So as far as that goes, and so I wanted to say that about the piece because that's a breaking news thing, and I was surprised. Like, wow, I heard about it. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, because. But we'll see what happens, and like Double J says, start nonetheless. Hope it holds, and I do hope it holds. One can only hope, and then hostages uh, will be here. So let's see now. Let's see. Like I said, the heater that's the heater,
That
right?
might be the water heater.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I did hear the heater come on when I woke up. I thought I did. We don't know.
About 3:30, I thought the heater was on, but then it was real quick. I
Right.
used the water heater.
Right.
So I didn't hear the pipes crinkling.
Right.
As far as the radiators.
Right. Let's see. Thamer says they should use Iran money that hold by U.S. to rebuild. I don't. That's easier said than done. There's stipulations to that money. The U.S. can't just arbitrarily spend it. Okay. There's. I'm sure the United States is going to invest along. President Trump did. He had a cabinet meeting yesterday, Thamer, and it was like that's the one thing about this president. His cabinet meetings, they're on the TV. They're back there. I was watching them. I said, "Wow!" And he took some questions from some reporters that came in and stuff like that. But he did say that the United States, along with several other very rich countries, will start to rebuild Gaza once the peace is a solid peace, and that's a good thing for Gaza. That's what we need to pray for and hope for Gaza to rebuild it because let's face it, that place, with all due respect, was a real shithole from all the photographs and film clips that I've seen of the place. Even when there wasn't any war, it's a shithole. It can be built better, and I think the world is going to invest in Gaza, and that helps towards a lasting peace. The Abrams Accord is one of the foundations for your particular area of the world, and I think it's great that the Arab Muslim countries are getting on board to be a lot wiser. And Israel, they need to just kick it back a little bit as far as that goes. And let's see, Thamer says rebuilding, then they start war again. No, well, we can only hope not. Okay, I think the world is changing because again, terrorists and bad people are going to start. Legitimate countries, do not want war. Okay, and no good, better remove. I think. Well, Hamas they're decimated after the last 2 years. It's been 2 years they've had this war going on, so it's coming to terms, and one can only hope for the Ukraine Russia war. That's been going on for longer than 2 years and stuff. I don't know how long it's been going on, but Gaza will be rebuilt once the peace takes hold, and we'll just and I'm not candy coating. Anything could happen too. Dammer. So I'm in agreement there that another faction might come in, but the United States has open dialogue with Syria. We haven't had dialogue with Syria for years. Good morning, Jack. How you doing? There you go. So that's the mindset change here in the United States. Um, I'll be forthright and frank. The people here in the United States that support Hamas in their protests, I'm scratching my head. Do you guys know they're killers? Hamas are killers. They're a terrorist group, and we have another terrorist group, homegrown Antiva and stuff. They create, they hurt people and destroy property and stuff like that. Good morning, Captain Rehab. Captain Rehab is in the house, coming in from the city, and the missus says, "Good morning, Captain." Yep. Okay. And he says, "Good morning" to you back. Good morning, Captain Rehab, coming in from the city of brotherly love. So let's see. That's not it. We got 10 people. I'm looking at my campaigns. The missus is listening to. Yeah, she's out there trying. I guess if Shabuzi comes up and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what we have bookmarked. Okay, I turned off my. Oh, it's still on. What the hell is that on for? That should be off. Um, turn that off. That should be off. Okay. I'm trying something here with the read ad campaigns. I did see something where if you got okay, let me try something. I got to reset this. Hang on for a minute, folks. Okay, let me see. Let me get this here. We're doing an adjustment here for just a moment here, folks. So stand by. Stand by. Okay, we're still up. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. Let's see. What do we have? Live chat. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna restart this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to shut that down and I'm going to bring it back up here in another browser. And let's see, Rumble Studios, and we're going to enter it. And okay, we're back. Okay, we're back on the thing here. All right. I just wanted to refresh because I turn off the ad blocker, and I think that's what's blocking the read ad campaign. So we'll see about that. And Tina saying, let's see, Captain Rehab was laughing at that. That's what I mean. I don't trust them. Good try by President. It's not a try. He's actually doing it. He's actually doing something, Tina. Okay, it's a lot more than I could say for the last administration. A do nothing president, with all due respect. I respect the office of presidency, but the last president was a do nothing president, and his administration was a do nothing as far as that goes. This president is doing something. Whether you like him or not, he is doing more in his first 6 months here than the previous president did in his whole 4 years. So let's see. Tina saying good morning. Oh my, we saw Richard. Yeah, yeah, we've heard that one before, Captain Rehab. That's not that. It's old. Okay, it's on the. You get a closer view on the thing. So I'm just trying to do something here on the live stream. So, as far as that goes, Tina's saying Captain laughing. Captain Rehab saying hi to Auntie Tina. Tina's lots of laughs. And Captain, you are so funny. Tina says, "Yeah, he's a real gas, a gas of hot air." No. Um, yeah, he's funny. Yeah, we like him here. We enjoy having him here. He keeps it real, as far as, so we do enjoy him. So, I know I'm complaining. I'm complimenting it. Yeah, wow. See that? Even Captain Rehab gets. Thank you, Tina. Tina, you're nice. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Is this going to work now? It's not working. Okay. Not sure why. Okay, we'll just press on here. Okay, let's get to the weather here. Currently, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit out, folks. And Tina's lots of laughs. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, lots of laughs. There we go. 35 degrees Fahrenheit, as far as that goes, and you can see it's dark out still. 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 1.6 degrees Celsius. Um, that's cold. It's cold, and uh, the house stayed warm though. The back room was a little chilled. We did have a freeze warning as far as that goes, and let me see what this is about. This is the second one we've had in a row. And let's see, is this going to come up? Yeah, here it is. Here's the freeze warning from the National Weather Service. It came out last night at 12:03 a.m., October 10th. Freeze warning remains in effect till 9 a.m. this morning. Temperatures will fall in the mid 20s. Now we're in the mid 30s to low 30s, and that's where we're at. And portions frost, and we'll see. There was supposed to be a frost warning the other day, and I didn't see any frost out there as far as that goes. But the sun will be rising this morning at as soon as it comes up here. Currently 6:36 a.m. right now. Let's see. Sun will be rising this morning at 7:13 a.m., which is in about 46 minutes. 46 minutes. And 46 minutes. And at 7:13 a.m., the sun will be rising, and it'll be setting at a very quick 6:33 p.m. And when that drops, it's dropping now, folks, as far as that goes. World times and temperatures as I speak at 12:37 a.m. in Honolulu, Hawaii. Clear sky, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:37 a.m. Cloudy skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, cloudy skies with a little past, clearing coming here and there. Um, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In that's the windy city. In the concrete jungle city of New York City. Clear skies down in New York City, the jungle, the concrete jungle, as I like to call it, at 6:37, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're a little warmer down there in New York City. Down Tina's way, it looks like it's 37 here now. Okay, it looks like I don't have the comments there. Let's see what do we got here. I got to look for where's you put the weather up here, Tina Wood. I know you have it here. You have that. Okay, let's go back, go back, go back. Okay, and Tina says 64 for the high, 50 for the low, but it's 37 degrees. Um, oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. 64 for the high, 50 for the low in New Jersey. Cloudy skies, 37 right now. So you're about 2 degrees higher than us. So, but in New York City, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Okay. Going across the pond to London, England. The pond is the Atlantic Ocean, folks. That's what they've called it for years, I guess. Um, Across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, England at 11:39 a.m. Cloudy skies, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italia, Mangia, Mangia, Mangia. It's lunchtime in Milan at 12:39 p.m. Sunny and clear, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That's where Thamer is from. And at 1:39 p.m., it's a cool 99 degrees Fahrenheit. A cool 99 degrees Fahrenheit in Riyadh. Sunny and clear. Enjoy those cool temperatures, Thamer. I guess when you get 100, was it 120 plus weather during the summer? I guess that is a cool day. Um, and over in the country, the great country of India, that's where Double J's at. Well, he's not at. He's at an undisclosed location, but that's his home country. He's here in the audience. So at 4:10 p.m. in New Delhi, it's cloudy skies with some sun. 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 4:10 in Mumbai. Same thing, cloudy skies with a little sun. 88 degrees Fahrenheit there in Mumbai, India, and in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:40 p.m. Clear skies, sunny and clear, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:48 p.m. in the early evening, cloudy skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent, the great country, and great friend and ally to the United States out there in the Pacific Rim, Melbourne, Australia at 9:40 p.m. Clear skies, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, same time, 9:40 p.m. Clear skies in Sydney, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, they're in their spring, and we're in our autumn here. So they're in the southern hemisphere. And as far as that goes, and we wish all the people in Australia well. And those are world times and temperatures as I speak. Um, and Thamber says in Riyadh, in the kingdom of in Riyadh, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it's cool here. Thank God. Yes, thank God. it's I'm happy to hear you're enjoying cooler weather, Thammer. Thank you. And because if you're in that heat all the time, 99 is probably, I imagine it gets down to 80, you start pulling out the parkas. You like that one?
Yeah.
That's what we used to say when I was stationed in the Philippines. When I was in the Philippines from
Here during the winter, if it hits 50, we're all in shorts.
no, it would be in the Philippines. If it got down to 70, 75, um, the coats, the Philippine nationals, they would break out the coats. I seen that. And I even got a little chilly. I still was in shorts and sandals and stuff like that. My off time. Sometimes we were able to wear that on duty. That's the type of site I was at. I was at a little radar site in northern Luzon on the South China Sea side of the north. It would be the northwest side of Luzon, up near San Fernando La Union. That's where I was at Wallace Air Station. It was a little radar site out on the point, and that was a nice assignment. But it got down to like 75 degrees. Every Wednesday night was Mongolian barbecue at the WASCOM. That was the Consolidated Club, NCO and Officers Club, and they would have a Mongolian barbecue. Oh my God, that's delicious. Just saying that, it's just like, um, but I remember one where it was about 70, 75 degrees, and you had the Philippine nationals that worked for they were wearing, there was one that was literally wearing a parka. And I'm going, wow, that's a strange sight. So, as far as that goes, let's see. Double J says everybody stays indoors with air conditioning, no outside activity. Yeah, there you go with the thing, as far as that goes. And Big Juice is in the house. Hey, Big Juice, good morning and glad to have you here, coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. All right, Rich, I'm here today, so make it good. You may continue. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you can just do it. And Big Juice says out where he's at, it's 38 degrees out in Ohio, and he's right near the Football Hall of Fame near Canton, Ohio. So it's 38 degrees out there, nice and chilly. I love it. Yeah, usually I look out at your way on the weather map, because whatever weather you get, it comes in where I'm at here in the southern tier. It's just the way it flows here as far as the weather, especially the rain. Um, Guaranteed, if it gets right there in the Canton, Cincinnati, and Central Ohio area. It comes right into the valley here of the southern tier of upstate New York. Okay, so glad to have you here, Big Juice. Let's see, that's our world times and temperatures. We do have a thought for the day. And Tina saying good morning to Steve. That's Big Juice. We have a quote from an American professional boxer and social activist, and that is the great Muhammad Ali. And he was great. He was larger than light when I was growing up. I mean, you say Muhammad Ali, it's like everybody stopped and say, "Oh, what?" You know, just the name made you stop and you want to listen to what somebody had to say about him. He was a great man, and Muhammad Ali was an American professional boxer and social activist, a global cultural icon, widely known by the nickname "the Greatest," and he is the greatest. He is often regarded as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time, greatest boxer in my lifetime, that's for sure. And his quote and our thought for the day goes as follows. I get to it here real quick. Here, there it is, and it goes as follows: he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. You got to take risks. Let me read that again. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in their life. Muhammad Ali. And there's a lot of there's truth to that. Because courage uh, basically means well the quote basically means that courage to take risks. You got to take risks, calculated risks or whatever. No, don't take a risk that endangers your life though. But courage to take risks is essential for achieving greatness, and he achieved greatness. So he took risks in his life, especially after the Olympics. So you have to do that to achieve greatness as play because if you play it safe, it leads to stagnation. You're just sitting there like a bump on a log. Muhammad Ali is suggesting that true accomplishment comes from stepping outside one's comfort zone to pursue goals, and that avoiding risk means missing out on opportunities for growth and success. I use this live streaming that I do. There was a time way back when I first got on the internet. I said, "Nah, I'm not going to get online. I don't want to show my face." You got to take some risks, and I think I'm the better person for doing that. As far as what's that?
Take a risk. Let them see your wife.
No, I'm not going to take that risk. No, you got to be cautious in some cases. Now,
Oh.
you got to be cautious now. I I've taken a risk as far as I used to be real anal as far as I need to have quiet, 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 and it drove the
You took a risk letting me talk.
yeah, yeah, and that's a lot. That's a lot, and I know the people in the audience in the chat there they enjoy it and stuff around the live stream that are listening. But you have to take risks. If you don't take risks, you're not going to accomplish anything. And uh, and no way, Rich. Mike Tyson was a monster. No, well, for this era, yeah. But I think Muhammad Ali, he came up against some really tough guys. Tyson, he's great, but Muhammad Ali will always be the greatest. Okay, it's just like Michael Jordan. They say LeBron James is better than him. No, Michael Jordan, he did it first. So whoever does it first is the greatest, as far as in my opinion. Okay, my humble opinion. So I like Mike Tyson. It's no disrespect, but I think even Mike Tyson uh, would probably. I don't know. I don't know what his stance is on. That would be interesting to ask. That'd be an interesting. Do you consider Mike Tyson the greatest, or do you consider yourself? I think in his own right, Mike Tyson is a great fighter. I don't watch the fights anymore, so. Uh, so and hey, oh, you like this one from Big Juice? He says, "Hey, she took a big risk on you, Rich." Um, no, it was a match made to be made and stuff like that. And Tina's laughing at that one. Yeah. I sometimes say that, she took a risk on me, but um, so we just was it last yeah, it was last Saturday. We celebrated our 39th anniversary. We've been married for 39 years. 39 fantastic years as far as that goes. My life significantly changed, and I'm a better person because of it. I've had my moments over the years, of course, but and I'll be honest with you, she could have kicked me out in 2 3 times, easily, easily, without a doubt. She said, "Get out of my life." I'd have to comply because I was a dumbass in what I did, as far as that goes. And Double J says, "Holy moly, congratulations!" Thank you, Double J's. No, I came home a few times out with the boys, and I had a little bit too much, so it wasn't good. I was in the doghouse, and so we laugh about it now. We laugh about it now. And Tina says, "Congratulations." Thank you, Tina. Yeah, yeah. So, but that's yeah, we have a few children. We have a few young adult children now and stuff like that. So they're out on their own, and they're successful in their own right. I'd have to say. So, but yes, I have a few at, um, and I can honestly say I've been a successful father. I raised two great kids, and yeah, they're successful in what they
Yeah,
do.
they didn't do drugs. They didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't. I don't go that. They didn't. They're good kids. They know right from wrong. I don't. They don't agree with me on political matters, but we don't bring that up on family things. So as far as that goes, so and Thamer says that's good, and we have the deplorables in the chat here from Rumble. Good morning, deplorable, coming in from Northwest Pennsylvania, right across the border from Olean, New York. And if people don't know what's Olean, it's a great American city, folks. That's where St. Bonaventure's College is. It's a great a great New York college. It's a private college, but it's still a great college. All the friars are out there in St. Bonaventure's. I used to like St. Bonaventure's. Well, I still do. Their basketball team in collegiate. They're one of my favorite. They're one of my favorites. I do like Kansas though. Kansas is a good one, and as far as that goes. So there's our thought for today from Muhammad Ali. We say God bless and Godspeed, Muhammad Ali, a great American professional boxer and social activist. See, maybe that's why he's not really. Tyson didn't really get too much into social activism as Muhammad Ali. That's why Muhammad Ali is a notch above all the other ones. He was worldwide as far as that goes. Tyson's worldwide too, but it's just him and Smoking Joe, man. Oh, Joe Frazier and him when they would. That was the talk the next day when I was in grade school. It's like everybody was doing the rope to dope and stuff like that, and um, as far as that goes. Tyson is famous for eating. Yeah, that sort of tarnished his record or tarnished his perspective. A lot of people don't realize that. I remember watching that fight. Did he just what? Did he just bite his ear? Um, so that was something. Big Jew says Rich still thinks he can sting like a no, no. I'm past that. No, I know my limits. I know my limits. I do know my limits as far as one should know their limits too. Okay, let's see our national day. Let's see what the national day is here. I'm getting a lot of comments from the side over here. She wants national take your wife. What's that? Take your wife out? What?
National take your wife out.
Is it? Oh, okay. I thought you saw something on the news and stuff. Oh, we got some good ones here. We have National Handbag Day, National Walk to the Park Day. Okay. National Metric Day. I still don't understand metric. National Cake Decorating Day. No, okay.
I don't do good at that.
Okay, well, we like this one. I think we have this one on. I think we had this one last year on October 10th. National Angel Food Cake. Who does not like going angel food cake? I love it. It's great. So it's national. It's hashtag. National Angel Food Cake Day. Um, oh, that looks good. Ooh, with that icing. Oh my God, vanilla icing. Get ready for the heavenly celebration on October 10th. We honor the lightly heiress and the most best dessert on the planet. It's National Angel Food Cake Day, a time to enjoy the wonderful fluffy treat, and it is fluffy. That's quite literally the food of angels. Hashtag Angel Food Cake Day. First popularized in the late 19th century, this American original. Oh, it's an American original got its name for a reason. One bite and you understand it's pure, simple, and absolutely divine. Angel food cake is more than just plain cake. It's simply a slice. Simply slice is heavenly on its own. A perfect canvas for a world of toppings and desserts. Its airy layers act like a sponge, soaking up delicious flavors. It's no wonder there are few there are a few different ways to enjoy angel food cake. So, what national day? What's national day? What's national? Oh no, there's no national rich national rich. How about a national rich day?
Oh, National Rich Day or National Dick Day?
Get out of here. Okay, all right, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And Tina says yes to angel food
Okay, I
cake.
gotta go sit down now. I'm being
All right. You're on your third cup of coffee. We're getting a good morning going this morning, folks. Oh God. Okay, so there we are with the national day. As far as that goes. Now, yesterday did do the audio podcast over there on Spotify for creators on Spotify at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and I do that every Tuesday and Thursday, except every other Tuesday we do the Mixcloud broadcast. So yesterday was sort of a follow up. I do the same format, but it's condensed between what? Oh, it's a the audio podcast is a condensed version of the live stream here, um, and I instead of doing the news, I do a special interesting story, and we did a follow up. And this story is a follow up from a few years back, and it's about putting solar panels over the water canals that bring the water into the cities and stuff like that. And they're doing this out in California, and they're getting some great success from it. The numbers, they crunched the numbers years back and said, well, they did a partial um, trial of it, but California power authorities have finished their first solar panel covered canal project that will generate 1.6 megawatts. So there's so many water canal, and what that does, it saves water because it prevents the water from evaporating because there's a cover over. But they take in the sun, and the water keeps it cool, and the solar rays keep it from evaporating. As far as that goes, let's see. Let's finish up. Let's see. Big Juice says, "You keep this up, Rich. You'll be on the couch in no time." Yeah, yeah, that's true. And Tina's laughing. Lots of laughs at the misses there. You're funny. Okay, so if they were, this was from a study, and I did this article on the audio. This is back when it was Anchor, the Morning Anchor podcast, audio podcast, back in 2021. It was University of California, Santa Cruz crunched the numbers and figured that panels would save 63 billion gallons of water if they covered them, and they would get a whole bunch of electricity too. Um, the project was called Nexus, and they're continuing that. They're also doing this over in Double J's country of India. They've been doing it over in India. Um, let's see, whereabouts in India? Where's it? The idea began in India, the country of India, the state of Gujarat. What's that? Gurat in 2014. It was a pilot project covering 750 meters of canal that led to the creation of an entire canal topped with solar panels in Vad Ara district, and another one totaling and it totaled 100 it's doing 100 megawatts of power off the Narmada River. That's over in India. And double J's. I know I butchered the names there, double J's, but I think you got the thing. And let's see. It's that's your home state of that's the home state of the prime minister. Okay, Modi. Okay. Okay, so this idea, I guess someone in California back then in 2000, after 2014, said, "Hey, we can do this in California," and they're doing it. It's a good idea. Researchers in the country of India found that water running beneath prevented overheating and resulted in an average efficiency increase between 2 to 5%. There are around 4,000 miles of canals in California, which could produce up to 13 gigawatts of power, which would cover around 750,000 homes, or about half of Los Angeles. And they need power. They got a power issue out there in California. They don't know how to. So that was on the. I talked about that article yesterday on the audio podcast, and it's an interesting article, follow-up article. I love the follow-up articles as far as that goes. So we repurpose this broadcast, the live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday broadcast, also over on Spotify each day there, and so the folks can listen. So I appreciate the listens over there on Spotify. At Fireman Rich on Spotify, as far as that goes. That's one of the many places I post over on. Okay, let's see. Double J says, I never knew that. Good to know. Yeah, just Google at Fireman Rich. I'm on the audio, and I get some traction. I get anywhere between 7 and 10 on each broadcast, and sometimes over time, there's some they've gone a little viral there back in the Anchor days. I love doing the audio, so I'm continuing doing that. So yeah, at Fireman Rich. I never really publicized it much, other than post it over on my X page and all those other fine social media platforms. But I'm enjoying doing that, the audio. So if I have some audio, spur of the moment audio, that's where I put it up, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. Okay, let's see. We are going to do 100 Years Ago by Roger on Fox 40. And let's see where we're at. Oh, okay, we're coming up. Wow, we're almost coming up on an hour. Wow. Okay, let's take this down. Let's bring up Roger Luther for 100 Years Ago. He's the Broome County historian. It's on Fox 40. Full disclosure, I have no affiliation with Fox 40 other than the fact that we enjoy listening to 100 Years Ago here on the Fireman Rich Morning Coffee broadcast, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this starts our history segment of the broadcast. So let's go ahead and bring this up and see what Roger Luther has to say. Again, all the other news agencies that I present here, I have no affiliation with them. Radio channels also. I do this just to give you a perspective of where I'm at here in the southern tier of upstate New York, what's going on around me, and what the community is doing and stuff. But in this case, 100 years ago, we're going to see or hear from Roger Luther what it was like 100 years ago on October 8th, which was this past Wednesday. So let's go ahead and get this started, folks. Here we go.
Welcome back. Tonight we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. Delivering that news for us now is Broome County historian Roger Luther, brought to you by UHS.
100 years ago today, the Charleston. It's the latest dance craze. This unique new dance has become popular in the larger cities and will be introduced to the public at the Binghamton Theater tonight in the form of a dance contest. This will be one of the biggest events ever held at the Washington Street Theater. The Chamber of Commerce is recommending the elimination of Binghamton's 2 railroad stations, the Erie Station and the Lackawanna Station, to be replaced by a new Union Station. Binghamton police made 308 arrests in September. 140 of those were for public intoxication. And finally, a Binghamton man was arrested last night, charged with stealing a horse and wagon from a residence on Burr Avenue. That was the news, October 8th, 1925.
The great horse and buggy theft. Oh my God! This wasn't a carjacking; it was a horse and buggy, horse and wagon. Oh my God! On Burr Avenue in Binghamton. My God, there's a big crime wave there. That's an indication of big crime wave, along with the 308 people last month. 140 of them. Public intoxication, of course, that was people trying to get their drink and get as much as they could because the prohibition was still in effect there back in 1925. And then the unique new dance became popular in large cities and introduced the public at the Binghamton Theater dance contest, one of the biggest events. Did he say the Charles? Yeah, 100 years ago today, the Charleston. It's the latest dance craze back in 1925, the Charleston. And then right after that, 2 years later, the stock exchange crashed. So thank you, Roger Luther. And that's I always get a gas. It's always a laugh on that. Okay, Tina, see you later. As far as it goes, and Big Juice says, yeah, the kitty, that's Jack. Jack is out there looking. What you seeing, Jack? Anything? You okay? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Good morning. It's good kitty cat. And what do we got here? Some dancing girls there on the music coming into 100 years ago from Big Juice. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Let me get this set up here. Jack is the boss. He thinks he's the boss, Double J's. He thinks he's the boss. He's a good cat. We've had him for, it's 14 years now. He's 14 years old. So he still doesn't like the other cats. So, okay, what else did we have here? Let's see, I got to put this back on here. There's that. And we'll go back here. And we'll plug in. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Okay. Let's see. We'll do that. Let's see. My other history's coming up here. I don't know. Let's see. What else happened in history here? I got to bring this up, I guess, on the main screen. Let's go with that. It was 62 years ago today that 62 years ago today, the second and often considered best film starring James Bond was released, From Russia with Love. And I like that one. That was a good James Bond. In the film, Bond, played by Sean Connery, he was the best James Bond, is sent to assist the defection of a Soviet consulate clerk in Turkey, where Spectra plans to avenge Bond's killing of Dr. No by using whatever. So let's see. The film was critically and commercially successful, grossing $78 million worldwide, while critics found the film nonsensical, illogical, and lewd and crude, I guess. Absolutely delightful because I liked it. It was a good one. It was a good movie. Simon and Garfunkel, back in 1966, released their third LP, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, which reached triple platinum and inducted the song and included the song Scarborough Fair and Homeward Bound. Fiji became independent after nearly a century of British rule in 1970. Let's see. And in AP side, let's see what that is. Let's go to that AP. Let's see. In October 10th. Let's see. Yeah, it's back in 2028. October 10th was a Monday, the 283rd day. There are 82 days left in the year. October 10th, 1945, the U.S. Naval Academy was established at Annapolis, Maryland. One of the three academies that we have here, the West Point Air Force Academy. I almost went to the Air Force Academy. Almost, meaning if I would have went to if I would have went to a year prep school, I probably would have got in as far as that goes. How come that one's different? Why is that one different than this one? But October 10th, 1973, Vice President Spiro Agnew, I remember this, accused of accepting bribes, resigned his office, and this is before President Nixon resigned. Pled no contest to one count of federal income tax evasion. And he took bribes. I think they called it the milk scandal. I don't know if it was a milk company or something like that, but he was, and that's when Gerald Ford became vice president. He was picked to be vice president. He was a congressman. And when President Nixon resigned, he became president after that. In 1845, the U.S. Naval Academy was established on this day in Annapolis, and the first class had 50 students. 50 students. Okay, let's see what else we have. And in 1964, the Summer Olympics began in Tokyo, the first summer games to be telecast around the world. And what's this one? Let's see what's going on here. In 1966, the Beach Boys single "Good Vibration" by Brian Wilson and Mike Love was released by Capitol Records. That's a great tune. Great tune, yeah. Spiro Agnew, accused of bribes. Let's see. And that's about in 2004, Christopher Reeves, the Superman of Celluloid, who became a quadriplegic after a May 1995 horse ride, passed away at Mount Kisco, New York, at Mount Kisco. Okay. His age was 52. Wow, he was only 52. I like Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was the original, well, not the original Superman, but the original modern movie Superman, I guess you could say. Okay, I guess we're at our break here. We're going to go to break. And we've been on for an hour and 6 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and take a little break here. I think I need to refresh my coffee. And let's see. Let's see. Big Jew says Jack is the loner in this. No, he's not a loner. Jack and I get along real well. He's a good guy. He's a good kitty cat. And let's see. Let's see. Big Jew says, "You ever see the movie Rich, An Officer and a Gentleman?" Yeah, that's a classic too. That's with who's the guy that played the officer there? I don't think he lives in the United States anymore, though. But yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie as far as when it came out. That was let's see what's going on here. Oh, Richard Gere. Thank you, Big Juice. Thank you. Yeah, Richard Gere. That was I liked that. Back then I liked Richard Gere. I don't know, Pretty Woman when he was in that is like, But Officer and a Gentleman, that was a good movie. That was I didn't really care for the end where the guy committed suicide and all that stuff. But that's the stresses. Officer and Gentleman. It took place. That's actually a prep school to become an officer, as far as that goes. No, that was I think that was ROTC. That was a different route of becoming an officer. Instead of going to the academy, you went through that stage there. As far as it was an ROTC where you'd be, but that just barely touched the surface as what the academies are like, folks. And but I almost went to the Air Force. I applied for the Air Force Academy, and like I said, if I would have. I was already enlisted in the United States Air Force when I was a senior in high school. My father, he was pissed, but he couldn't do nothing. I was 19 at the no, I was 18. I was 18, and I turned 19 when I graduated. And but it was December of 1976. That's when I enlisted in the United States Air Force, and I think it was right. It was just before that. Yeah, that was just after I found out I could go to the Air Force Academy if I went to a year prep school, and I didn't have the grades. I don't think I would have survived academically as far as that goes. Becoming a pilot, jet fighter, good God, take a long time to and hard. I don't know if I would have gone that route. I'm too big to be a pilot. Believe me, I've sat in as a firefighter, you have to get to know aircraft, and I've sat in an F4. I would have fit in an F4. F4s were nice, that was the first aircraft first jet fighter I worked with when I was in the Air Force. The Flying Brick, as it was known. F-16, my head is coming down like this because the canopy is like right there. Because we would have to borrow the aircraft because we would have to be trained as firefighters how once the plane is down, how to get them out if they were overcome with smoke or they couldn't get out. We would have to, and the most important thing is the safety of that injection seat, because that injection seat is always considered hot until it's certified and you see the flag tag, the pin flags saying that it's been safetied. So it goes back. There's a little bit of Air Force, part of my Air Force thing, and notice good fighter pilots are relative. Yeah, they are. They're not. While I was in the Air Force, there's very few. Now the pilots that piloted the cargo planes, like the C-141, the C-130, the C-17, the Galaxy C-5. They're pretty good sized guys because they got all that room. Fighter pilots, especially when I was in the F-17 pilots, they were all small too. The canopy space is very small as far as that goes. What's that noise? Okay, I'm going to have to take a break. We've got something beeping out here. So, okay, we'll be right back, folks. And is that my clock here or what? I don't know. Okay, we will be right back and in a couple minutes. So stand by. And we're back with an open mic. I forgot to turn the mic off. We are back. We are back here on the Friday Morning Coffee, 10.10.2025 at Rumble Video Broadcast. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, using Rumble Studios. And it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And let's see, I forgot to plug in my laptop here, and the battery went dead. So let's go ahead and bring this up back again. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. There it goes. Okay, we're back up. We're back up. We're back up. Okay, we're back up, and we're charging I forgot to plug in. There's always one thing I forget. And but we are back here, and it looks like we got foggy. It's foggy out there, but I forgot to say that today's we're going to have plenty of sunshine today. High 63, winds out of the south at 10 to 15 miles an hour, and on this day also, what is it? Tonight I'll be going to the what's the name of that place up in Vestal? One more time. Copernic. Let me see. Let's see. Copernic Observatory. I think that's what it is. Copernic. Yeah. Copernic. I'm going to be going here tonight. Let's see. Let's bring up their webpage. The gentleman I play chess with, he got a new telescope. So this is where we're going to be going to tonight. Let me bring this up here. I guess there's a presentation. So I haven't looked at the one. I let's see. Okay, here's the place where we're going to be going to tonight. Copernic Observatory and Science Center. And I haven't been up there. They have a telescope. And here's the webpage as far as that goes. Copernic at Friday night falls. The falls is a great time. There's supposed to be something on tonight. Let's see. Let's check public programs. Okay, let's see. $6 admission. And okay, the fall programs. Here it is. This is what's happening to Saturn's rings. I think this is the one we're watching. We're seeing right now. Doors open at 7:30. Program starts at 8. So yeah, the observatory is open every Friday night, March through mid-December, regardless of sky condition during the winter seasons. So this is the fall program right here, and let's see what this is. Over the next few months, and my neighbor has seen Saturn with his new telescope. I have a telescope. I haven't taken it out in a long time, as far as that goes. And let's see. Double J's goes beep beep. Okay, what's the beep beep? Beep beep. What's beep beep? No, I don't. I'm not a member of the VFW, Big Juice. Sorry, but we'll be going there to the Copernic, and let's see. Can we watch a video? Okay, let's see. Is this Copernic? Oh, this is a video from Copernic. Let's. What's going on here? We don't want to watch this stuff. Oh, this is like an hour and a half and stuff like that. So this is from 2 weeks ago. So let's just listen to it. No, it has music. We can't watch that. So okay, we can't watch that. So we're going to be going to see what's happening to Saturn's ring because Saturn, if you look at the moon, Saturn is actually right at about the 7, 8 o'clock position. You can't really see it unless you have a telescope. And well, I guess on a real clear night you could probably see it, but that's where its position is right now. So this is where we'll be. I'll be going tonight to see the fall. It's only $6. I guess I could get in. I guess I could get in on the senior citizens for, but you know me, I'll pay the $6, or else I'll put the $2 in the in the uh, tip jar or something like that. So we'll be heading there. I'll be heading there tonight. The missus isn't. She doesn't like the nighttime thing. It's too. It I don't know. It gets dark early and stuff like that. So it just she's not really into it, I guess. Or well, it's not your forte, right? It's not the.
What? Oh, space?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I might go.
Oh, you might go. Okay, she might change her mind still.
That's
Okay.
where my day goes.
Okay, there's still hope she might change her mind. But that's on the plans for tonight. I don't get out that much, but I do go out once in a while there and meet the guys I used to work with. This is something different. This is I'm going with my neighbor who I play chess with every Monday, and the last 2 weeks I've won. He's driving tonight too with his wife. So we'll see what happens tonight, stuff like that. So I usually broadcast. I think the last couple of Friday nights I broadcast. I think I don't have a schedule for Lord of the Rings online. But the last couple of weeks I've been broadcasting on Tuesdays and Fridays as far as that goes. And Big Juice. Let's see. Just show you military. No, I'm something like this event. I don't mind paying $6. Come on, they get. I'll probably pay $6 and then donate $10. It's the first time I've lived here since I've been out of the service in '97. I haven't gone up there yet. This is the first time, and we've been talking about it. My neighbor got a new telescope, and he wants to go up there, and he asked if I want to tag along. I said, "Yeah, sure. What the hell? Okay." And so I don't mind paying for events like that because they need the money. They don't get subsidized and stuff like that as far as that goes. So I'm interesting, even though it might be a cloudy night or something like, just to see what type. They have a good sized telescope up there, from what I hear. My telescope um, and my neighbors, we see Saturn. It's just a little thing like that. Their telescope, you get a bigger picture of Saturn. You actually could probably see the color. Where when I look through my telescope, I've seen Saturn and I've seen Jupiter. They're white. You don't see the colors as you would on a more powerful telescope. It's just the white light that comes through over the millions and millions of miles as far as that goes. Okay, let's see. I guess we'll go in to see what's going on and what's happening around here in the southern tier of upstate New York. One of the things, again, full disclosure, I have no affiliation with Fox 40, WEBO, WNBF, WBNG, WAAL, Channel 34, WENY, Channel 18 on TV, KGB, KISS 102, was it 106.5 Country up in Buffalo, or Power 93.3 up in Buffalo. Now, Penny Saver is not even on. Let me see. Let me check that. I was putting this on. Penny Saver. Yeah, this account has been suspended. The Penny Saver account webpage has been suspended.
Really?
Yeah, right here. I can't get to it. This account has been suspended.
Wow.
So I wonder what.
Maybe it's costing them too much money.
It could. They're on the. Well, that's a good idea. Are they on the face? I'll have to check later if they're on the Facebook. Okay, so let's check out Fox 40, see what's on the news there as far as that goes, and let's bring down the scroll here. Oh, let's see. Oh, studio. That's what we need. Studio. Dump that. Go back here. Go to Fox 40 and see what we have on the news. Okay, I used to be in manufacturing at IBM and Endicott. Another company that's here, it's called Raymond. Oh, let's see. Didn't want that. Okay, what's going on here? How come that? Yeah, I know. We got a commercial there. Let me see. How come? I'm going to bring up my ad blocker again and see that doesn't work. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's bring this up. Hang on for a minute. Yeah, Raymond Company. They make forklifts, and let's see what this is about here. So let's bring this up. No, we don't want that. Oh, we're getting all sorts of ads. Let me turn on the ad blocker here. Manage extensions. We'll go ahead and bring that up. There we go. All right. That didn't work. So, okay. All right. Here we go. We'll bring this up here. And the young lady who's going to Raymond 11th annual manufacturing day and I used to work manufacturing at Endicott, New York in IBM. That was a manufacturing company there as far as that goes. And let's see, we'll bring this up right now. Here we go. Oh, did I bring it up? No, here we go. There it is. Okay, here we go.
Off today at Raymond Corporation. The 11th annual Manufacturing Day event kicked off today at Raymond Corporation, bringing over 125 students from area schools to the facility to learn about a variety of career paths available through manufacturing.
They learn things, from virtual reality welding, painting, some of the different operations we do with robotics. And then they'll go out to the factory and actually get a tour and actually see in real life what we're doing.
With about 15 different stations and a factory tour, the students had plenty of opportunities to get some hands-on and interactive experiences with technology systems and the processes involving engineering and manufacturing.
I think coming and actually seeing what they do, and also we have a lot of young men and women in the factory, so I think they can relate to them. So if they see the young men and women in the factory, they're going to relate and say, I can do that, or I might be interested in that. So give them an idea what's out there for a career.
I didn't know about all these things that could happen in just one facility. So great opportunities to go out there and get a new job when I'm older. So.
And while the event helps students find their way, it also benefits Raymond Corp by hopefully adding some new members to their team in the future.
We're 2,400 people here at Raymond, and we continue to grow. So we want to show what's there, but also help our community that we do want people to stay here. And there's a lot of manufacturing in this area that they can, thrive and have a good career.
Reporting in green, Ziggy Hill, Fox 40.
Now, the southern tier of upstate New York lost a lot of manufacturing back in the early 2000s there, as far as IBM left and Endicott Johnson Shoe left back in the 80s, I think. Or no, was it the 70s? And maybe it was, but there's BAF is here, Raymond Corporation. And Green, that's north of Binghamton. It's about maybe a 45-minute drive from where I'm at right here. It's too far for me. Actually, almost an hour, I guess, to go to Green. And but I know some people that do work up there, and it's a great company to work for as far as that goes. And this area was pretty much grew with manufacturing back in the days and stuff like that. There used to be a cigar factory here. Oh, here's the no, Raymond Corporation wins Manufacturer of the Year. Let's see what this one's about as far as that goes. So let's go to this one.
And the Raymond Corp also announcing that they have the honor of...
Let's go ahead. We got to set this up first here. Okay. Okay, this is another one on Raymond Corporation. Let's see what this one's about.
And the Raymond Corp also announcing that they have the honor of being named Shenango County Manufacturer of the Year. They are being recognized for their contributions to not just the county, but the world with its innovation in manufacturing. Representatives of Raymond received the award today, along with a proclamation from State Senator Peter Oberacker.
A company like Raymond doesn't just make forklifts. They make opportunities for our entire community. And to have an internationally traded company based here in Shenango County, it's an amazing opportunity for people to never have to leave our community and still work on tremendous products like Raymond forklifts.
So there you have it. As far as Raymond Corporate, they make they're world renowned. They make forklifts, very good forklifts. I use them. Well, I didn't use them, but I've seen them being used when I was working at IBM, and also my last job. They had some out there on the dock and stuff like that. As far as that goes, and it's good a community to have a manufacturer. Manufacturing is it's so in the air, but it's not like it used to. Like I said, when I got out of the service, there's a couple manufacturing places that they're no longer here, and IBM being one of them. I worked 9 years at IBM. They manufactured, and it was a good company. Good company. IBM's still around. They just don't do manufacturing anymore. They changed their business plan as far as that goes. So there's two good articles about a company here in the southern tier of upstate New York, Raymond Corporation. It's a good company as far as that goes. They take care of the people and stuff. So, okay, let's see what else we got on Fox 40. Let's see. We have. I think that's it for Fox 40. Let's go ahead and go on WEBO. See what's on WEBO for the local area. And not really seeing anything on WEBO. So let's check their New York State. Is there anything for New York State? Go back here. How come that's not taken there? Let's refresh it. Okay, news, New York. No, nothing in New York. Okay, WNBF. Let's see. And I'm not seeing anything on WNBF. Let's go channel 12, CBS, local CBS affiliate. What's this? Broome County, Tioga. Broome, Tioga, Boise unveiled new state-of-the-art trade complex. Let's see what this one's about. This looks interesting. It involves Broome County and Tioga County, which usually they do a lot of things together. So let's see what this one's about.
Back, Broome Tioga Bosie's cut the ribbon on its newest state-of-the-art facility for students pursuing in-demand careers in skilled trades. Television's Brian Melanson spoke with students and teachers to find out how this facility will give them a leg up as they enter the workforce.
The new Broome Tioga Bosie's Trades Complex looks to continue Bosie's mission of preparing its students for careers in high-demand trade jobs. According to Bosie's officials, it is currently expected that the country will need 500,000 construction and trade jobs in 2026, and Bosie's is doing its part in filling those needs.
Our building trades plumbing students being able to actually plumb a house from start to finish. Our electricity students wiring the entire house. That happens here, right on this complex. Our carpentry students have been able to frame 3 houses, and that's just the beginning.
Located on BOCES's campus, the facility will offer training in heavy equipment operation and other high-need career and technical fields, something that will help students like senior Jake McConnell stand out to employers.
Show is a lot better for people hiring, and it'll show employers that you've got an understanding of what you're doing. And
He tells 12 News the hands-on experience that BOCES classes provide is invaluable and provides training that can't be replicated in a classroom setting.
definitely that it's more hands-on. We can be out here and we can do it. We don't have to just read about it, and you can get more experience, more practice. I think you learn a lot more.
The complex is the newest centerpiece of BOCES's initiative to address regional and national workforce shortages and increasing demand.
These are in-demand jobs in our area and throughout the United States, so there's so many opportunities for our students. And in this area, this is the only place to come for a lot of these opportunities.
The facility will provide students a heated space for upkeep and maintenance on the heavy machinery they are working with. Holman says the demand for these BOCES students has led to strong relationships with contractors in the area who typically hire them immediately following graduation. These BOCES classes usually consist of anywhere from 40 to 60 students, and Coleman says that with experience like this, they will find no trouble getting a job in the workforce after they graduate. In Binghamton, Brian Melanson, 12 News.
So there it is. There it is as far as a story about, let's see, what is it? A story of the people of trades, so build things and stuff like that. You have to know how to work the equipment. So this is a hands-on, BOCES is a hands-on trade school, state's trade school, as far as people go to. And like the gentleman said, they get hired right out of the gate and stuff like that because they actually have hands-on experience working the equipment and stuff like that. So that's a good thing right there. Okay, let's see. What else we got on Channel 12? That was a good article there. I like seeing that. And not seeing anything else. That's the only article there. Okay, so let's go to WAAL, the same as WNBF. Nothing really there. Channel 34, Binghamton. It's this Roberson relocates model railroad. Okay, they have this is the Roberson up there in Binghamton. Let's go ahead and bring this one up and stuff and see what this one's about. Here's Binghamton right here. That's Binghamton, New York. Let's see what this one's about.
Chugga, 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 chugga. An iconic staple at Roberson Museum has changed locations. The model railroad layout has relocated to the former Welcome Center. The train moved to make room for a new entry lobby. It was cut into 9 pieces in order to be moved and lowered 5 inches to accommodate shorter viewers. There are also new push buttons for interactive features such as lights and the drive-in movie theater. There's been a train display at the museum for a long time, but it has grown significantly over the years. The HO Model Railroad features a replica of the Southern Tier back in the 1950s, stretching from Owego to Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. It includes models of Roberson, IBM, the Erie and Lackawanna train stations, and other iconic landmarks of that era. Lead volunteer Bob Hamilton says model train displays never stop growing.
We're excited. It gives us a little more space. We're going to update the walls a little because a lot of people don't realize how much railroad history happened in the Southern Tier. And so we're going to add some railroad history to the walls.
There will be a ribbon cutting on Saturday to welcome the train to its new space. The event takes place at noon, and there will be a Q&A as well as some light refreshments.
And right there's a picture of the Roberson mansion back in the day. So when I first saw the picture, I thought it was an overall shot of the Binghamton area. But this is I've seen this up at the Roberson, and so it's going to be at the Welcome Center. So they relocated. It's been up there for a number of years. I remember seeing this back in the day when I took field trips up there at the Roberson. So model trains, and this is the train system was pretty influential up here in the southern tier of upstate New York. So that's the Roberson sort of model version. So that's pretty cool thing there as far as that goes. And okay, what else do we have on channel 34? Love the Roberson Museum. You ever get a chance to go there? It's a great place to go and visit. Okay, that's it for there. Let's see. WENY. What's on WENY? Anything? And not seeing anything on WENY that's popping out. So, how about channel 18? Channel 18. Seeing anything on there? Oh, there's a house fire? Okay, we had a house fire. Crews respond to Thursday afternoon house fire in Elmira. So let's see what this one's about here. Okay, here we go.
A home that housed several apartments on Lake Street in Elmira is badly damaged after a fire just a little while ago. Witnesses told our 18 News crew that the fire started in the back of the house. At first, it was thought that some dogs were trapped inside, but they were found outside and unhurt. Our crew saw firefighters on the second floor of the building as they looked for anyone who might have been inside. While we were there, no victims were found. The fire call went out about 2 hours ago. We'll keep looking for more information and update the story on mytwintiers.com.
Okay, looking at the pictures from an ex-firefighter spot, it looks like the fire started back on the back porch area. Let's see, we go back to the pictures here. Bring it back here. Yeah, the one firefighter there is packed out. They're all packed out. They got their Scott Air packs on, as you can see. And let me drop the thing. You can see there that, and it looks like flames shot up from the back and scorched the back side. And because, and they got the fire out quick because you can see white smoke. That's usually a good indication that they're putting the water on the wet stuff on the hot stuff. But it looks like that something started out back, because if we go to the front of the building, you can see there's just a lot of smoke. So it's mostly contained in the back, probably back in the kitchen area of some sort. So a fire there, and we don't want that. There we go. We want that. Hit the right button, Rich. Okay. So let's see. Crews were last seen heading into the home to check for people. It's unknown whether there were any injuries or what caused the fire. Information regarding it's limited. So just initial. This happened yesterday at 3:30 p.m. Thursday afternoon, and noted that fire had caught on a large multiple unit home. Okay, so that tells me it was a rental of some sort, but so it was in the back of the home. Okay, so that was out there in Elmira. And let's see, I think that's it for channel 34. Penny Saver is locked out. Nothing on KGB 92.5. That's a rock channel there. KISS 104.1. Nothing. Same as WNBF and WAL up in Buffalo. Nothing really going on there. Nothing going on there. And I think we're at the end of the broadcast here, folks. So we're going to probably, how long have we been on? Oh, hour and 45 minutes. So this is a good, oh, that's good. Okay, let's close all these. Close all these here. And we're going to get our day started here as far as that goes. I could go out for a walk. It's still foggy out. And let's see. Currently, we have 8 people. We have 1 person on Rumble, 1 person on Local, 2 people on Twitch, and nobody on Facebook. 4 people over there on X Live. Thank you for X Live. And over on Kick, I haven't checked Kick. Let me check Kick here. Let's see. On Kick, we have 2 people over on Kick. Sorry, Kick. I didn't mean to. The comments don't come in. Well, I don't have any comments, but the numbers don't come in. So we have 2 folks on Kick. Thank you very much, Kick. And over on Facebook Live, not seeing anything there. But X Live, we have folks there, and we appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for your view on the broadcast here. And as far as that goes, Deplorable, you're still with us. Yeah, you have a great weekend too. Deplorable, you're not going camping, are you? Out there, it's too cold for camping, I think. Too cold. So thank you, Deplorable, for being here. Greatly appreciate it, hanging out with us, and as far as that goes, and we do appreciate it. And let's see. Let's take that one down, unpin. And Double J's, you have a great weekend too, my friend. Thank you for being with us, coming in from that undisclosed location. Greatly appreciate you 2 guys for hanging out here towards the end. And I do want to say thank you to, let's see, starting out, we had Tina here. Thank you, Tina. Our Jersey girl, of course, Double J's. Thank you very much, my friend, coming in from an undisclosed location. Enjoy your weekend, sir. Greatly appreciate you being here. And we had Thammer coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you for being here, Thammer. Greatly you have a great weekend. Deplorable says, no, just turned heat on last night. Yeah, so no camping. Oh, there we go. Love the flags. Thank you, Deplorable. Greatly appreciate that. We'll leave those up here. Let's see, Thammer, and then we had Captain Rehab. Thank you, Captain Rehab, for being in the broadcast, coming in from the Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Always a pleasure to have you here, my friend. And let's see, going down the list, we had Double J's again, and Big Juice coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Thank you, Big Juice. Greatly appreciate that, you being here. Again, thanks again to Deplorable, Double J's for being here towards the end, and greatly appreciate it, Big Juice. And I think that's it, folks. I think that's that's the show, folks. And we're going to go ahead and get our day started, get some breakfast, and maybe wait till it warms up. It actually dropped a degree. We started out at 35 degrees. It dropped a degree at the last hour. It's
We've done good so far.
34 degrees Fahrenheit. But and that's a wrap. Exactly, Double J. That's a wrap, folks. Thank you. I would say thank you for the folks that were watching on the various channels, on Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X Live, and Kick. Thank you very much. That's a network of 7 channels we're broadcasting on. And thank you, Rumble, for providing that platform. Thank you for the people that are listening to the audio podcast. We repurpose over there on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. But on all those other fine social media platforms, it's at Fireman Rich on X. That's my mainstay as far as what I say, where I'm at as far as on this thing. I'm on a new one. I'm not going to say where I'm at. There's a new social media platform I'm looking into right now that I just did some posting last night and stuff. And there's a commercial on Rumble. If I can read it, I'll probably say about it. But I tried turning off the ad blocker, and that doesn't seem to take. So I don't know what's going on with Rumble read ads and stuff. I can't Rumble. I can't use them on the Rumble Studios here. They're there, but they're shaded out for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think you might have to be on the premium to use those. I don't know. I'm not gonna pay $9 a month for premium. I'm not that big of a broadcaster. I don't foresee it being that. I'm just happy with the freaking the 10 to 25 people that watch me, whatever, and stuff like that on the actual show and the replays. But thank you very much all for being here. You all have a great Friday. We made it to the weekend. Thank you for being here, and we'll be seeing what happens with Battlefield 6 today, and I'll probably be broadcasting it either tomorrow or Sunday or something like that. We'll see what happens. So you all have a great one wherever you may be. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks, and thanks again. And that is a wrap, folks. Ciao for now.